Good day, my plant foldies. This is Richie at GrowFold, and today we'll be big box store plant shopping at the Walmart out in North McKinney, Texas. As always, please make sure you are pressing the thumbs up or like button for this video, as well as the hype button. It definitely helps push this content out to more plant lovers like yourself. And also give me a follow on my Instagram page at GrowFold if you want to directly connect with me about the plants that I talk about in my videos. And if you haven't already, consider joining my YouTube membership tier as well. It is the price of a cup of coffee, only $2.99, and you will get some more membership perks as well as exclusive members only videos. But you can see right here, I am going to this particular Walmart, McKinney, Texas location. I haven't been doing some big box or plant shopping at Walmart, so I decided that I would go here and see if they have any interesting new plant releases. Costa has been putting out a bunch of new plants, so we're going to see if we're going to find some of these Costa Farms plants. But you already know, plant foldies, before we really highlight the indoor tropical plants, I did want to see what kind of selection this Walmart has in terms of the Walmart Garden Center, the outdoor section. You can see that they've already got their Christmas trees readily available, and we haven't even reached Halloween yet, and we already have Christmas trees available. It is amazing how fast big box stores push out their holiday season decor. So in terms of just the seasons, I would love to know, plant foldies, if you already have your Christmas trees readily available, or are you still trying to get your Halloween costumes? And for those that are new to the channel, I actually call my viewers and subscribers plant foldies. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Richie, and I typically do 1 hour plant shopping videos on a daily basis. It's usually at 7 p.m. Central Standard USA time. But as you can see right here, we have some beautiful Croton Petra, and crotons really signify the fall season, at least in the United States. So if you are an international viewer, welcome to the channel. I'm excited to have you join us as we look at some of these plants, both indoors and outdoor tropical plants. So we're just going to take a gander and take a look at the outdoor garden section. You can see that this Walmart has already started to thin out its outdoor garden section. So we'll see what plant finds we will find at this location, but I'm going to go ahead and just kind of look over and give you a pan overview of some of the plants that you can potentially buy at Walmart. I will say with Walmart is really one of the more cost-effective places to go plant shopping. They've got some great value on their pricing for plants, and so we're just going to take some time to pick up some of the succulents and cactus. I know not everybody may be into succulents and cactus, but they definitely fascinate me. And as far as Walmart's location, these ones are going to be by Element Plants, and you can see these are for $4.97 in these 2.5 inch starter planters for succulents and cactus. You can see that the colorful cactus that they have are actually grafted on a regular cactus. So you can see we've got some orange, we got yellow, we've got red, and I think it is quite an interesting cactus to say the least. As far as succulents and cactus, I would recommend bright light, not necessarily full sun for a lot of them, unless it really speaks for that. And in terms of the soil substrate, let's talk about soil substrate for succulents and cactus. As a general rule, they want to be more on the drier side. So whenever you are actually growing succulents and cactus, have a fast draining mix. I would recommend even using the Bonsai Supply soil. They have a succulent and cactus mix, and if you actually shop on the BonsaiSupply.com, use my promo code GrowFold and you will get 10% off your entire purchase. So as far as soil substrate, fast draining, and if you're going to go ahead and pot them up in a planter, I would highly recommend using terracotta planters. And the reason why I would use terracotta planters is because terracotta planters actually relieve a lot of the moisture that is stuck in the soil, so it dries out the planter a little bit faster. So terracotta planters is what I would recommend. But as you can see right here, I'm just going to be picking up the different types of succulents and cactus. What I find interesting about them is obviously the different textures, the different colors, the structural appearance of them, I mean, take a look at this cactus, for instance. It's super fuzzy for $3.97, and it's got like a hanging fixture, so you can hang this one as well. As far as element plants, they are the main provider for succulents and cactus. So if you are somebody that wants to collect them, Walmart definitely has really good pricing on their succulents and cactus. I would say some of the most inexpensive ones. So if you're looking to save money while shopping for houseplants, definitely shop at Walmart. And I can't believe that I've actually not gone big box or plant shopping at Walmart for a while. So you will see more episodes of that. I was on this stint of going to Home Depot because, as you know, Home Depot has had some amazing plant finds. We've got some proven winner leaf joy plants, some anthuriums that I was able to find. So we will see what is available at Walmart, because I will be frequenting Walmart a little bit more so now that I've found a lot of cool plant finds at Home Depot and obviously Lowe's. And you can see right over here, look at the texture of this cactus right here. Again, I am not really familiar with all of the different varieties of them, but what I will appreciate about succulents and cactus is the structural look. They look like sculptures, and they definitely have space for my plant collection. It's just that this year I'm really trying to get a hone in on my plant styling and home decor options. I would say that these plants, for instance, definitely would fit into a really cool home decor. The only thing about succulents and cactus is you have to really be mindful about the lighting conditions. Most succulents and cactus require quite a bit of light. So if you are not able to provide that, I would recommend investing in, say, grow lights. So we're just going to keep picking up some succulents and cactus. Feel free to leave in the comment section what you think of these succulents and cactus. As you know, I love to get your input, and the plant folding community is a highly engaged community, and I absolutely love it. And hopefully everybody enjoyed that dance track called You're on the Beat by DJ Bang Beats. I know that it is an older Plant Foldy soundtrack, so I wanted to bring that back. But as you can see right here, Plant Foldies, as I go big box store plant shopping at this Walmart, you can see that there's just some amazing plant finds here, especially with the succulents and cactus. These are again by Element Plants. So if you're looking for something budget friendly, something unique, a pretty good selection, and yeah, it's only $3.97. You can go to a Walmart, look for some succulents and cactus by Element Plants. I tend to be a fan of Walmart succulents and cactus because of the lower prices that they're selling these plants for. Again, I am not the best in terms of just the plant care tips for succulents and cactus, but what I will tell you is with succulents and cactus, as long as you can give them fast draining soil, keep them more so on the drier side, bright light, not necessarily full sun for some of them, you should do okay. And again, in terms of the actual planters, I would highly just recommend using terracotta planters. I think terracotta planters are stylish. They remove a lot of the moisture out of the soil substrate, and they're just a classic planter. I am curious though, plant foldies, as I mentioned in so many of my videos, what is your plant styling aesthetic? What type of planters do you like? Please leave that in the comment section below. I really like knowing everybody's aesthetics, whether you are a minimalist, whether you are somebody that has really an eclectic taste. I'd like to know, and I think that that's what makes the plant foldie community an amazing one, because over the months and over the year and a half that I've been doing plant content, I've gotten to know a lot of you guys. And so if you are new to the channel, if you are watching this video during a live premiere, don't be shy to say hello on the chat, or if you don't make it to a live premiere, just know that typically I do these live chat premieres at 7 p.m. Central Standard USA time. But as you can see right here, again, plant foldies, I'm picking up this agave, and you can just see that it's got some really pointy needles. And so I always wonder like how the workers and the employees that work for big box stores deal with, you know, really pointy succulents and cactus. I mean, I'm already like getting nervous putting this succulent down, and you'll see that I will continue to just pick up more of these selections here. There's some that I really like for instance, this variegated agave. I think this is super cool, and usually a variegated agave is a little bit more pricey, but I haven't ever really seen a starter one like this. This one again is in a 3-inch planter, and it's only for $4.97. Variegated agave. You can just see that the edges are quite sharp, and so that can be a little bit of a danger hazard plant. So I don't really have these pointy type plants, and maybe that's the reason why I don't have a lot of succulents and cactus. It is a little bit nerve-wracking to carry this one, so I'm just going to put this down right here. Hopefully I don't prick myself, and you'll notice that the morning light is just hitting these succulents and cactus. That's the reason why I say mornings are my favorite part of the day, because of just the gentle light that we get. Oh, and I almost dropped this. You see how I dropped this right there? It's just me getting all nervous about picking up some of these pointy plants. Now, this one is an aloe vera plant, $4.97. And you know, whenever I think of aloe vera, I just think of the one that you would commonly find, but didn't realize that there were so many different varieties of aloe vera. So you can see right here, this is one that we can have. And I will also just go on a little bit of a tangent, plant foldies. Are y'all excited about PlantCon 2025 in Dallas, Texas, happening this weekend, October 18th and 19th. I will be attending the opening reception tomorrow evening, so stay tuned for some content that's going to be released before the actual show. I was chosen as being part of the creator collective, so I am super excited. Thanks again to PlantCon International for trusting in my ability to create some content for our viewers. And hopefully you will see some amazing ones as well. Again, if you are a plant foldie that is going to be attending PlantCon this weekend, and we want to do a plant foldie meetup, let's all meet up at the Art Garden Flowers booth. Look for me there around 12 o'clock. I will not have a mask. If you haven't seen my face reveal, definitely refer to the video that shows my face reveal. For those that are new to the channel, I have run a YouTube channel where I did faceless YouTube, where I literally was not in front of the camera. So most people never really saw my face unless you really dug in and saw some of my older YouTube videos where maybe the reflection of a mirror or a big box door would actually capture my face. There are some people that were able to kind of see a little bit of me, but I did do a full-on face reveal. So anyways, PlantCon 2025 in Dallas, Texas, happening this weekend. Leave in the comment section if you are attending. And if you have Instagram, send me a direct message. Let's chat. Let's meet up. Let's hang out. Let's have good vibes only at PlantCon. So super excited for this week. It's been a long week for me, but I am just happy that I will be able to be at PlantCon at least this Saturday, all day and the after party. We haven't figured that out yet. But as you can see, plant foldies, we've seen a lot of the succulents and cactus. Now I'm just going to be showing you more plants here. For instance, we got Epipremnum aureum, golden pothos. This one is by Garden Expert by Walmart. This is only for $10.97. It is in a 6-inch planter, and it's definitely one of the more cost-effective hanging baskets you will find. Typically, you'll find like a Costa Farms hanging basket of golden pothos for $16.97. Know that the Garden Expert line is actually plants that are grown by Costa Farms. It's just labeled as Walmart's outdoor garden brand, Garden Expert. So $10.97, Epipremnum aureum, golden pothos. And this is one of my favorite plants to grow. It is one of my favorite plants to propagate because it's super easy to propagate. People will say it is a basic plant. And as I always mention, basic is a great thing because whenever there are problems, everybody always refers to going back to the basics. So if you're ever struggling with plant burnout or being overwhelmed with more challenging plants to grow, go back to a basic plant like the pothos plant right here, and it will just bring you a lot of joy. So let's continue to just pick up some more of these plants. I am excited to show you some of the Costa Farms new releases of trending tropicals, so you'll have to wait till the latter part of the video, but I'm going to go ahead and just show you what they specifically have at the outdoor garden section of Walmart. Fall season, and you know it's fall season when you see seasonal plants like this. You'll see a bunch of mums, also known as chrysanthemums. This one is only for $6.97, and I will dub Walmart as being the most cost-effective in terms of mums for sale. They definitely have the least expensive mums. So if you're looking to add some patio color, you can go shopping at Walmart. They have the most inexpensive mums that you can buy at a garden center. This one is for $6.97. And with mums, or also known as chrysanthemums, they are considered perennials. Even though it is labeled as an annual plant, they are actually perennials, specifically in certain grow zones. My grow zone is 8B. So what'll happen is once the mums like have all of their buds or their flowers die, you can chop it back. And once all of the leaves actually die off in the winter, as long as you chop it down to its base and the roots are still in the ground, you will see it come back once the weather becomes a little bit warmer. So that's what I love about perennial plants. If you are a gardener or somebody that likes to do landscaping or just outdoor gardening, instead of like doing indoor tropical plants or growing them in your indoor space, know that perennials are the best way to go because perennials save you money. You don't have to keep buying the same plant. They just come back year after year. Now we have these Island Blooms by Costa Farms. This is the Zora plants, and I like this tropical shrub as well. While my grow zone doesn't necessarily have the best environment to grow these long-term in the ground outdoors, you can grow them in planters like this and overwinter them. Look at how beautiful the blooms are, and I love the look of this particular plant. Now the Zora plant definitely needs quite a bit of light. I would say full sun is best, and really a lot of these tropical shrubs are going to need a lot of light, and so even trying to grow them indoors is going to be a bit of a challenge unless you have a really strong grow light. But this one is really meant to grow outdoors. Now if you are in my grow zone, which is 8B, I am based out in North Dallas, this plant is just not going to survive our cold winters. It will lose its leaves, and you're going to have to bring these indoors if you're going to try to grow them. Now this one right here is the another plant that looks similar to moringa trees, but you can see that this one right here has some beautiful flowers. This is something that looks similar to moringa trees, and if you are from the Philippines, moringa is actually called malunggay. bonsai, which is really the tree of life in terms of just having very beneficial health benefits whenever you consume the leaves. That's not that particular plant, but it does look similar. And of course, we're just going to be looking at all of these beautiful Croton Petra. These are the most inexpensive crotons that you can buy at any big box store. Walmart definitely has the lowest prices when you compare and contrast how much they are asking for. So let's just walk around here again, Plant Foldies, and look at these gorgeous crotons. You know, care tips, again, these plants need to be consistently watered. This one is only for $14.88 by Walmart Expert Gardener. So if you are looking to save some money, definitely shop at Walmart. You can get your beautiful crotons for the fall season. These cordyline Hawaiian tea plants are beautiful. These are again for only $14.88, and I just wish I could grow these indoors long term. You already know Plant Foldies. I've talked about cordyline Hawaiian tea plants. They are very much so spider mite prone. If you bring them indoors, they really need to be growing outdoors. They're kind of like the Hydra helix, or the correct way to say it is the Hedera helix, or English ivy. Whenever you bring a particular plant like that indoors, they just tend to, you know, be a little bit more spider mite prone. Now, I did want to show you these azaleas right here. So this one right here is an azalea that is being sold for only $11.88. You can see that these azaleas right here have smaller leaves. They almost remind me of Satsuki azaleas. And the reason why I'm taking a little bit of time to talk about like azaleas is the fact that I am an official affiliate of the Bonsai Supply soil. So if you go to the bonsaisupply.com, you can get so many different varieties of bonsai supplies. I look at you know, these types of gallon containers of these particular shrubs because you can make these into bonsai. And for those that don't know what bonsai entail, that is basically the traditional Japanese art of growing a container, growing a miniature tree in a shallow container. And the Bonsai Supply actually gave me so many products to try. So if you are interested in getting some supplies from the Bonsai Supply, know that you can use my promo code, which is GROWFOLDS, for 10% off your entire purchase. But as you can see right here, there are some potential bonsai that I can make from these azalea. And again, nursery stock bonsai supplies like these azaleas, especially for $11.88, is not a bad price at all. So we're just going to continue to walk around and see that a lot of the shrubs, a lot of the outdoor garden plants at Walmart have already started to decrease in the amount that they're getting. And you can see right here, if you're looking for caladiums, you can go to this Walmart and get yourself caladiums for only $1. Now these were like $9.88, so clearly they are on clearance. And the reason being is caladiums, I've never really tried to grow caladiums long terms indoors, but caladiums at this point, if you are to grow them, they are probably going to go dormant. They're going to go back into their bulb form unless you can provide them warmer conditions and lots of light. That's the problem about trying to grow caladiums indoors as an adaptable houseplant. It is possible, but For $1, you could probably just buy these caladiums, plant them in the ground. They're going to go dormant, but then you're going to have more caladiums for the season. Most caladiums are not full sun tolerant. They need to be grown into a shaded area, but I love caladiums. I love how vibrant they are, especially the proven winners caladiums. There's so many hybrids, but at least at this Walmart, they have them on sale, or at least on clearance for $1. That is some massive savings you can get. And that's the thing about buying plants. So sometimes when you buy house plants, outdoor tropical plants, outdoor garden plants, when it is not within their season, or if the season is ending, that is where you can really maximize your savings in terms of how much money you're spending on plants. Like this one right here is $1. I love this caladium because it has that nice reddish tone and black stems. They almost remind me, or at least remind me of very colorful alocasia. That's basically what caladiums remind me of because of the leaf structure and the way they grow. Feel free to leave in the comment section again, plant foldies, if you grow caladiums, if you're a fan of caladiums, if you've ever grown caladiums as a house plant. I'd love to know, and of course I'd love to interact with you as well. But let's just continue to walk around and keep shopping for some value plants, some clearance plants for $1. Now we're going to look at Better Homes and Gardens Garden Mom. This one is for $18.97. And I would say Better Homes and Gardens is Walmart's more niche, I guess, product. You can see that these are beautiful mums, different types of colors of mums right here. I love the fact that they've got 3 different colors, and the price for $18.97 is an absolute steal. That is definitely great value for the amount of money you would spend on garden mums. And again, these are perennials, and you can just see how colorful they are. So if you're looking to add some fall color, if you want to have a colorful patio space, know that garden mums, or these types of mums, do need full sun. They need to be consistently watered. However, you can get these to come back year after year because they are a perennial, and we love our perennials because then you don't have to keep buying the same plant to grow year after year. They just continue to grow back year after year and even possibly multiply. So let's just continue to look at the colors of the mums. Let me know which colors you like, and if you even just grow seasonal plants like mums and crotons, let me know in the comment section below. As I wrap up my outdoor garden section where I'm doing some plant shopping at the outdoor garden section at Walmart, we have to look at these containers made easy. So you can see we've got some beautiful coleus plants. I've been talking about coleus plants all year long and how they are a versatile plant. You can grow them as an outdoor patio plant, a landscape plant, or better yet, you can adapt them to become an indoor house plant. And coleus, they don't really get a lot of the attention. I think some people find their colors a little bit jarring. For me, I love colorful plants and I love unusual plants because these plants you would never really think to grow indoors, but you can grow them indoors. So while this Walmart is not necessarily full of plants, what I will say is their organization is still really nice, and we're about to head inside again to look at the indoor tropical plants. They are mostly going to come from Costa farms and some other places like Growers Bench Plants. So we'll see if we find some new releases. I have a feeling we will be, because this Walmart is very consistent about getting restocked with indoor tropical plants. But for now, you can see right here, I'm looking at these container plants. It's $18.97. I really like the different types of plants that they have. They have them labeled here, and look at that deep purple tone they have on these ornamental flowers. And are y'all ready to start looking at some indoor tropical plants? For those that have made it this far into the video, I really appreciate it. I know most of you guys are more into the indoor tropical plants, but I just feel like having a diverse type of content, especially when you're featuring plants, is really the way to go, at least for me. And so we're going to look at some of these crotons, for instance. These ones are also really good value in terms of the plant pricing. And so if you want some instant color to put in your patio space, I would definitely not recommend growing crotons and planting them outdoors in your landscape, because if you do not live in a place like Florida or some place that doesn't have really like cold winters, then you are in for them to go to plant heaven. They're literally going to freeze to death, and then you're going to have to buy the plant again. But as you can see right here, beautiful crotons. And I always wonder why people don't really like croton plants. It is also interesting that especially Costa Farms, a major plant nursery that provides at big box stores, they do have crotons for sale as an indoor tropical plant. But what most people don't realize is that crotons really require quite a bit of light. Like I would say full sun, higher humidity levels, and definitely do not like the cold. So it's always interesting that these are marketed as a fall type plant. We're going to take one more gander, one more look at the outdoor garden section, and then we're definitely going to focus in and hone into the indoor tropical plants. Again, if you made it this far into the video, plant foldies, and you haven't pressed the thumbs up or like button for this video, may I please ask that you do so, because it definitely helps push this content out to more plant lovers like yourself. I'm hoping that we can get up to 13,000 subscribers, and that is one way to help grow this channel, because it will be pushed out to more plant lovers like yourself. Now we are actually going to feature the indoor tropical plants. So you can see right here, we've got some beautiful Monstera deliciosas. These are commonly found these days, but it is still a beautiful plant. I love the heart-shaped leaves, and then even when it starts to fenestrate, it's just a really nice plant. Know that if you are going to grow a Monstera deliciosa, it's going to grow really large, especially if you give it a moss pole. But anyways, this one is a beautiful Epipremnum alplissimum variegated form, $19.84. This is a new Costa Farms trending tropical plant. I am shooked. I am actually surprised that we were able to find a variegated silver streak pothos, also known as a variegated alplissimum. This is a Epipremnum alplissimum. Look at how beautiful this is, and this is only for $19.84. I need this new Costa Farms trending tropical plant. I'm super tempted to purchase it, but I'm really trying not to spend any more money, because number one, PlantCon is this weekend, and there's no way I'm not going to spend any money at PlantCon. And number two, I really don't need to keep adding plants. But to shout out Costa Farms, I have to say thank you to Costa Farms for always making these amazing releases of, uncommon plants that you would spend a fortune for, and now they are readily available for the general public. So to me, Costa Farms making these plants readily available at a big box store means that they're not allowing gatekeeping. You are able to get these plants. You are able to be all bougie and have these variegated plants, and I definitely need this. Look at the narrow leaves. I love the half moon variegation, and it is a really stable plant as well. It is a fast growing plant. It is considered a pothos plant. It's an alplissimum though, and for $19.84. Like, I don't know. Plant foldies, I would totally come back to this Walmart. It's literally not that far from where I am based at. If you want to drop a super sticker, a super thanks, which is a monetary tip that you can give a YouTube content creator in the form of, a thanks, a super sticker, a super thanks, press the $sign. And if y'all give me enough super stickers, I will definitely purchase that plant, or better yet, I will rescue that plant from going to plant heaven, because we already know sometimes when plants stay at a big box store, they don't always end up going into a loving home. Sometimes they end up getting composted or just going to plant heaven. But as far as this Walmart, if you live out in the McKinney area, I would recommend going here because they tend to get new releases, and you will see as I continue to show y'all the indoor tropical plants what other new releases you will find here. Some fancy alocasia for $17.97. These are by Growers Bench, and I remember Growers Bench about a year ago releasing variegated philodendron specialty alocasia, and so now that more other nurseries are actually producing them, you can compare and contrast the plant pricing. You can see this one right here is an alocasia Ivory Coast. Love the shape of the leaves, and you can see that several corms have grown, so you've got several little alocasias there that you can separate. And this one again is by Growers Bench for $17.97. So let's just continue to pick up some more of these indoor tropical plants. Feel free to let me know what you think of the plants that I am finding today, and whether you have found some new releases at your local Walmart. doesn't love Costa Farms exotic angel plants? These ones are for $5.97. This one is a Dieffenbachia. The ones I picked up earlier, we have some pothos plants. We've got some purple waffle plants. These are all very much so a good price for some of these starter plants. Now with this Dieffenbachia Camille by Costa Farms, it does get large, but you know, with Dieffenbachia, number one, they are definitely not pet friendly. Their sap from their leaves are very much so toxic. And then number two, they need quite a bit of light. They are a little bit more spider mite prone, so you just have to be cautious about growing Dieffenbachia. They do remind me of Aglaonema, and you already know, plant foldies, I love me some Aglaonema. I also love me some Syngonium. So this one right here is another Syngonium by Costa Farms, $5.97. And as I get geared up to go to PlantCon 2025 in Dallas, Texas this weekend, October 18th and 19th, know that I'm going to be trying to find some more of these rare and uncommon Syngoniums, Dieffenbachias, and of course Aglaonemas. If you guys don't know, I absolutely love Aglaonemas. Hashtag popularize Aglaonema. Can you comment hashtag popularize Aglaonema? And let's take a look at this right here. So we are looking at some of the outdoor section again. I'm just going to show you the fact that they do water their plants and just enjoy the sprinkle sounds of the water for a second. Now you know that is how Walmart, or at least this Walmart, keeps their outdoor garden section alive. I know sometimes you'll see some plants that are plant casualties because they don't get enough water, but this one has a built-in sprinkler system. I'm not sure if they have the same as far as the indoor tropical plants, but you see right here, I am looking at these Monstera Deliciosa. Again, these are by Costa Farms. I think these are for $24.97. You can see that the holiday spirit is here. We haven't even made it to Halloween, and we have all of these Christmas plants, Christmas decorations. And then you can see over here, we've got a Ficus elastica Taniki, beautiful plant. And I remember a couple years back, you wouldn't see them in these sizes. $24.84. This is again by Costa Farms. So shout out to Costa Farms again. Thank you for making these plants affordable and readily available for the general public. And, you know, as far as this rubber tree plant here, the Ficus elastica Taniki, one of my favorite plants. I grow these outdoors in full sun during the spring, summer, and late fall. I still have my, Ficus elastica outdoors actually, because it still hasn't gotten quite cold yet in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So, you know, for me, I'm just glad that I'm still able to grow these outdoors, because whenever you have indoor tropical plants outdoors, you don't necessarily have to struggle with the watering, because you can literally have an automated system in terms of a sprinkler system or a hose and hose all of your plants down. You can't necessarily do that when you are growing plants indoors, which is a little bit more labor intensive if you're gonna grow a bunch of plants indoors, which is my problem, because I'm trying to figure out what am I gonna do with all of my Aglaonema and all of my outdoor plants that are needing to go indoors when it gets cold. Like for instance, my golden pothos, I have so many hanging baskets of pothos plants. That is another thing that I'm growing outdoors. And again, whenever you take a plant like this, put it outdoors in a shaded area that gets like morning light, it's like giving your plants steroids. They just grow more vigorously. They're a lot happier. And in terms of like plant pests, they're not really susceptible to that. You don't really see mealy bugs, or at least for me, I don't see mealy bugs. I definitely don't see spider mites, and thrips, it doesn't really exist. So I don't know if it's just Mother Nature and the fact that there are natural predators for these pests whenever you put these plants outdoors. Let me know, plant foldies, if you have grown a lot of your outdoor plants outdoors. I would even say if you have a plant that's struggling. So for instance, say if this Dieffenbachia that I'm picking up, and this is only for $9.97 in a 6-inch planter. Normally this would be like $12.97, sometimes $15.97 at other big box stores, but you can see that there is great value, and this is a Costa Farms plant. It's just under the label of Garden Experts by Walmart. So let me know, plant foldies, if you actually buy a lot of plants from Walmart in terms of your indoor tropical plants. If you ask me, I would recommend it, because if you're looking at the plant pricing, it's definitely going to fit the bill in terms of if you are trying to be cost effective and find budget friendly plants. Walmart is the way to go. And in terms of Walmart as well, they also have growers bench plants, and this isn't as exciting for some people, but there are some other plant finds like Monstera Thai Constellation, which we will look at. But I also wanted to show you this beautiful Dracaena Florida Beauty. It's a different type of Dracaena. It's not your typical ones that you would see. I love the speckling of the leaves, and I believe that the speckling or the coloration is really impacted by the amount of bright indirect light you give it. This particular Dracaena is not drought tolerant. You do need to give it a little bit more consistency in the watering, and it is not really low light tolerant. You really want to give it good bright indirect light for it to have the best coloration as well as more vigorous growth. That we've got some different types of Costa Farms exotic angel plants. We picked up some peperomia. Now we've got that Dracaena Warneckii, and this is a grower's bench Monstera Thai Constellation. These are for $29.97. I wouldn't say that these are the best selections, but I remember when Walmart first started to release Monstera Thai Constellations for $29.97. Now they are very much so a common plant. Now, as far as the plant pricing, it's still quite a bit for $29.97. But if you rewind back to the pandemic days in 2020, this plant would cost more than like maybe $300, $400. And now you can just go to Walmart. So if you are ever in need of a rare plant, I would say patience is a virtue. If you are able to just be patient and not feel like you have to buy that like really popular trending plant, wait about a year or two, and all plants, regardless of its rarity or whatever perceived rarity, will always be in, they will depreciate in terms of their value. One plant though that I have found interesting that has held on to its value for some reason is a Monstera albo. So I am just curious why the Monstera albo is still holding on to some really good prices, especially if you are a seller. Now, if you are a buyer, it's still quite expensive, considering we have so many variegated plant options. Now over here is, the main event, and that's really me just picking up and showing you all of these Costa Farms plants. So right here, this brings me so much joy. $15.97. We've got an Aglaonema red Siam. This is one of my favorite plants, and it's because it is a common plant. It is one that is universal, low light tolerant, drought tolerant, beginner friendly, and it's an Aglaonema. It is the basic of all Aglaonemas, but I still love it. If you look at the pink stems, the red borders on the leaves, and it is by Costa Farms. So again, shout out to Costa Farms for making this plant readily available. And look at how healthy these red Siams are. So if you do not have an Aglaonema red Siam and you live out in McKinney, Texas, go here and buy it for only $15.97. It is in a self-watering planter. It is a beautiful plant. We all need it. You need to go ahead and buy yourself an Aglaonema. And I do slightly apologize for anybody that just gets tired of me talking about Aglaonemas, but again, this is my social media space where I feel like I have the freedom to really talk passionately about the things that I'm passionate about, and that's really Aglaonemas. Now over here we are looking at Monstera Peru, $19.84. Trending Tropicals by Costa Farms, and you can tell that this particular one has been growing here for a while because it is starting to trail. Monstera Peru does need quite a bit of bright indirect light, otherwise it will shoot runners rather than foliage. And take a look at the Sago Palm, just a new growth. This one is for $15.97 in a self-watering planter. And yes, I have picked up lots of Costa Farms plants. Most of them were for $15.97. Now this one is a Monstera Cobra, also known as a Monstera Stedliana, for $19.84. Costa Farms trending tropical plant. And look at this beautiful variegated silver streak pothos, also known as a variegated Epipremnum alplissimum, $19.84. This is a brand new Costa Farms trending tropical release. I'm glad it has made it out in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Look at how beautiful this is. I need this. And for any of the plant foldies that really want to support my plant journey and still want to feed into my plant addiction, feel free to drop a super sticker, drop a super thanks. It would definitely give me some funds to be able to buy these plants. I mean, right over here we've got a Japanese pothos. This one is an Epipremnum Arium Champs Ulysses. This was originally a Taruno World pothos, and so if you are collecting Japanese pothos, now you can find this one at a big box store, and it is one that looks similar to a neon pothos, but if you look at the undersides, it has like a textured mutation to the leaves. I really love it, and I have one. I am currently propagating it because I have a whole vine that I chopped up and made several. And can you believe we are finding another Monstera Burle Marx flame at Costa Farms trending tropical plant? This is a Monstera Burle Marx frame for only $19.84 at Walmart. So you can see that we have Monstera Burle Marx flames available at a Walmart. So for those that are searching for this, I know that this plant is highly sought after, and for only $19.84, that is a huge savings. I ended up buying one actually when I was out in North Houston. I have it growing on a pole. I will say with the Monstera Burle Marx flame, to really get it the fenestrations, it's going to take a while because it is a slow growing plant. I have been fertilizing it using a lot of Miracle-Gro fertilizer, all-purpose fertilizer. It grows outdoors in a shaded area that gets morning light, and it's on a pole, so maybe, just maybe, it'll start to fenestrate. We'll see, but super excited to find a new trending tropical plant by Costa Farms at a Walmart. And so we're just going to continue to pick up some more trending tropical plants like this. I am so excited, and it's $15.97. This is a Aglaonema pink Siam, and yes, I have so many Aglaonema pink Siams, but here's what I want to highlight. Normally, an Aglaonema pink Siam would be a Costa Farms trending tropical plant and would be $19.84. Now it is in just a self-watering 6-inch planter for only $15.97. So you already know, plant foldies, what am I going to do today? What plant am I going to buy? Am I going to buy the Monstera Burle Marx flame, or am I going to hashtag popularize Aglaonema? Let me know in the comment section, but I'm going to give you the answer. You already know I'm going to go ahead and buy this Aglaonema pink Siam. It is super full. It is super healthy. I need to rescue it because I feel like it's going to stay here and nobody's going to buy it. Should I also buy the Monstera red Siam? You can see that there are 2 varieties of Aglaonema, and I keep asking Costa Farms, please let me know, do we have any new Aglaonema releases? Can we get more Aglaonema to the general market? Because Aglaonema are the best plant ever. Plant foldies love Aglaonema, and I am just getting super excited to see these next to each other. I am curious, do you like the Aglaonema red Siam, or do you prefer the Aglaonema pink Siam? Let me know in the comment section below. And did you know that there's actually an Aglaonema white Siam? I ended up getting that from overseas in Indonesia from my friend Harry of Indo Miami Plants, who works for Art Garden Flowers. And if you are ever interested in getting plants from overseas, definitely go to the artgardenflowers.us website, and you can directly buy plants from Indonesia to get shipped directly to your doorstep in the United States. But let's go ahead and just continue to pick up some more plants here. We've got some 6-inch planters. These ones are only for $9.97. So we've got some Dracaena and Dieffenbachia, and let's see what other trending tropical plants we are going to find. So we didn't just find one Costa Farms trending tropical plant, this Monstera Burle Marx flame, at a big box store called Walmart. This is again for $19.84. So if you are looking for a Monstera Burle Marx flame, go ahead and run to Walmart. Let's go ahead and spend our money at Walmart buying these, pretty rare and uncommon plants. I wouldn't even say that they're rare and uncommon anymore, because once they make it to a big box store, they're pretty much considered common plants because you will get a restock for them. But I mean, take a look at this. This is another variegated Silver Streak Pothos, $19.84. And I am really happy that I will actually be getting one from Costa Farms again. Shout out to Justin and Samya for just, interacting with me via Instagram and for actually choosing me to do a little bit of a video blurb. Stay tuned for that with Costa Farms. And just know that while I am always going to support local and small businesses, I also love going big box store plant shopping, because how do you not buy plants that are based at, like such a good price? And, some people will say you need to just support small businesses and local businesses. I definitely do, but I'm going to go again on a tangent and just talk about how you should not allow people to make you feel a certain way because you are choosing to spend your money wherever you're going to spend your money. Now, if you're asking me where I would spend my money, majority of my money, I would say going to a local or small businesses. That's one way to really support them. But if you're also looking for cost-effective plants, you can also go to Walmart. All I'm going to say is this: if you are looking for a Monstera Burle Marx plane, this size for $19.84, you're probably going to go to Walmart. You're probably going to buy Costa Farms Trending Tropicals. And in my opinion, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Go ahead and just diversify where you buy your plants. And, for a lot of people, they always mention how it is one or the other. Why can't it be both? Why can we not just find multiple sources where we're buying our plants? I mean, look at this Epipremnum pinnatum albo. I need this plant again. This one is endemic to my family's home country, which is the Philippines, and I need that in my life. $19.84. It is a fast-growing plant. It is a plant that if you take a cutting of it, it will actually propagate in water fairly easily. And, I just keep shouting out Costa Farms because they have amazing plants, and makes it even more amazing when you find a Walmart that has quite a bit of their selections in stock. I am just loving the fact that they have these variegated Epipremnum alplissimum available. Like, I really didn't think I would find it, and I love the fact that they are super full. This one is actually trailing to the point where you can take that vine and cut it and have multiple cuttings and create even more variegated alplissimum. Let me know in the comment section, again, Plant Foldies, if you are a fan of the new trending tropical releases. I can't believe I found a Monstera Burle Marx Flame, a variegated Silver Streak Pothos, a Philodendron White Knight, and we have even more of these, classic trending tropical plants from Costa Farms. We got a Monstera Peru, and you can see that this is a result of it not necessarily getting the most light, because you can see that it's shot runners, and now it's starting to push out new leaves. Know that this one is a plant that likes to climb up a pole, and it also likes bright indirect light. I would even say with your Epipremnum pinnatum, those plants will shoot runners. Same thing with Syndapsis if you do not provide it with quite a bit of light. And I mean, this is just gorgeous. I am just in awe, and I am just happy, super happy that I was able to find new Costa Farms releases. This is one of my consistent Walmarts to get it. And, as far as Walmart, they are definitely a big box store that carries a lot of the trending tropical plants by Costa Farms. And, the sky is the limit in terms of Costa Farms. If you have been following Costa Farms' journey, know that they've actually, shaped a lot of the plant community in terms of whether you are able to get these plants in your plant collection, because a lot of these, even Raven ZZ plants, they used to be quite expensive, and now they are readily available for the general public. And as I mentioned before, Plant Foldies, you already know, I feel like everybody should have a chance to be able to get those plants. So my challenge for Costa Farms, if you are watching and listening to me today as I praise your plants, can you get the Aglaonema Crown of Siam in a big box store? Or even an Aglaonema Lotus Delight, or even an Aglaonema Golden Hope? That would really be a game changer. And I understand that there might be some patents for these plants, but once the patents lifted, Costa Farms, let's do it. Let's also talk about rescuing plants. So this one is a Costa Farms Aglaonema. This one is a it's called the Aglaonema Colorful Collection. This one is an Aglaonema Golden Fluorite, or it could be a green papaya. Either way, I remember seeing this Aglaonema about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago. It is still at this Walmart, and it is in desperate need of being found a home. $19.84. See, I wouldn't buy this plant because it's really down to just 2 plants, and you can see that it's not necessarily the best looking Aglaonema, but I would buy it. I would rescue it. But again, I'm just going to be fully transparent. There's nothing wrong with telling your followers what you're thinking. I would probably rescue this if I had the funds for it. So again, some people will say, Richie, stop begging for those super stickers. I'm not begging for the super stickers. I'm just telling y'all that if you would like to do that, I would definitely use up that monetary tip in the form of a super sticker to even rescue that Aglaonema Golden Fluorite. And you know what? I would even film myself buying and making sure you see that I've rescued the plant. But as far as today's video, it's just exciting that I was able to find new plants at Walmart. I haven't been at a Walmart for a while. I am just glad that all of the plants I enjoy seeing, like even that neon pothos, we've got a variegated silver streak pothos, we've got Sansevieria, and we definitely have this beautiful Aglaonema pink Siam. And since it is not $19.84, it is instead for $15.97. That is the actual plant I will buy. And you know that I am just obsessed with Aglaonema, and even though there is like a Burle Marx flame, which I already have, and some other options from Costa Farms, I will always choose Aglaonema. Now, for the plant foldies that are die-hard about Aglaonema, let me know in the comment section what you think. And you can see right here, I am definitely buying it. It is going home with me, and nobody else is going to stop me. This is such a good plant find. It is very much so a great price. So shop at Walmart, shop Costa Farms plants. Let's let Costa Farms know we need more Aglaonema, and you also should consider joining my YouTube membership tier, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel at Growfold with all the notification bell on. I will see you with lots of plant content this week. Bye.